The data confirms that buying the wrong diesel truck will completely destroy a bank account. While certain legendary powertrains easily clear 500,000 miles with basic maintenance, others are engineered with catastrophic factory defects that lead to $15,000 repair bills before hitting the 100,000-mile mark. To prevent a massive financial mistake, look closely at the 3 diesel trucks built to last for decades, followed by the 3 exact models that will cause immediate bankruptcy. First, the 3 diesel trucks that last for decades. Number 3, 2015 to 2019 Ford Super Duty 6.7L Power Stroke. After the catastrophic failures of the mid-2000s, Ford completely re-engineered its diesel program from scratch, resulting in a modern powerhouse designed to handle extreme commercial use. This second-generation, 6.7-liter version completely moved past the structural vulnerabilities of its predecessors, proving that modern emissions-equipped trucks can actually achieve elite longevity. Ford replaced the problematic early turbochargers with a robust, single-variable geometry system, and upgraded the cylinder heads with high-strength materials engineered to withstand immense cylinder pressure. The internal engine components, including the crankshaft bearings and connecting rods, were heavily beefed up to prevent the structural stress failures common in older designs. Combined with the ultra-reliable torque-shift 6-speed automatic transmission, these modern workhorses routinely clear 350,000 miles in commercial fleets with nothing more than basic fluid changes. But while this truck relies on advanced technology to stay active, the next vehicle on the list achieves longevity through an entirely different approach: pre-emission simplicity. Number 2, 2006 to 2007 GMC Sierra HD 6.6L Duramax LBZ. The LBZ generation is recognized as the pinnacle of the Duramax platform, engineered right before strict diesel particulate filter regulations took effect. This means the engine runs cleaner and significantly cooler without the complex, heat-retaining emissions equipment that plagues modern trucks. Mechanically, the LBZ received massive internal upgrades over previous versions, including a thicker engine block casting, stronger connecting rods, and a highly reliable variable geometry turbocharger. It also utilizes the ultra-durable Bosch CP3 fuel pump, which does not suffer from the catastrophic metal flaking issues found in later models. Combined with the heavy-duty 6-speed Allison automatic transmission, the LBZ drivetrain routinely clears 400,000 miles with nothing more than routine fluid changes, making it one of the most sought-after work trucks on the used market. But as durable as this setup is, the final truck on this half of the list uses an even simpler injection system that completely eliminates modern computer dependency. Number 1, 1999 to 2003 Ford Super Duty 7.3L Power Stroke. Taking the top spot for durability is the legendary 7.3-liter production run of the Super Duty. Built by Navistar International using heavy, industrial-grade cast iron, this engine was designed from day one for pure longevity rather than high horsepower, making it the undisputed million-mile king of the used truck market. The 7.3-liter utilizes a hydraulic electronic unit injection system that fires the fuel injectors using high-pressure engine oil, completely eliminating the need for a fragile, ultra-high-pressure mechanical fuel pump. There are no exhaust gas recirculation coolers to crack, no particulate filters to clog, and the internal components are heavily oversized for the amount of power the engine produces. Aside from occasional electronic sensor replacements, like the camshaft position sensor, the core engine architecture is nearly indestructible and routinely surpasses 500,000 miles of heavy towing without needing internal repairs. It remains the safest, most reliable investment for anyone looking for a generational asset. However, knowing the good years won't protect a buyer from the financial disasters that follow, including an engine from this exact same manufacturer that is fundamentally unfixable. Now the 3 diesel trucks that will bankrupt you. Number 3. 2003 to 2007 Ford Super Duty 6L Power Stroke. The 6-liter version of the Super Duty is legendary in the heavy-duty community, but for all the wrong reasons. This specific production run became a financial disaster for owners due to a flawed factory engine architecture designed to meet tighter emission standards. The primary mechanical vulnerability centers on the factory head bolts. The engine uses only 4 torque-to-yield bolts per cylinder, and under heavy towing loads, these bolts stretch, causing the head gaskets to blow and allowing coolant to leak into the combustion chambers. Additionally, the exhaust gas recirculation cooler is prone to cracking, which can cause internal engine flooding, while the fuel injector control module frequently burns out due to heat vibration, leaving the vehicle completely dead. Resolving these issues permanently requires an aftermarket modification known as bulletproofing, a labor-intensive repair that easily spikes past $8,000 at a professional shop. Without this immediate upgrade, keeping this machine on the road is a losing financial battle. But while this platform can at least be saved with heavy aftermarket spending, the next truck features a design that is fundamentally unfixable. Number 2. 2008 to 2010 Ford Super Duty 6.4L Power Stroke. The 6.4-liter variant of the Super Duty is widely considered an unfixable liability by diesel technicians. Built with a highly complex sequential turbo system and an early-generation particulate filter, this engine actively destroys its own internal components over time through normal operation. During the exhaust regeneration cycle, raw fuel is injected directly into the cylinders on the exhaust stroke to heat up the emissions system. This fuel frequently washes past the piston rings and dilutes the engine oil with raw diesel, destroying the lubricating properties of the oil and leading to catastrophic bearing failures, cracked pistons, and lifter delamination. The high-pressure fuel system is also prone to microcavitation, which sends sharp metal debris straight through the expensive fuel rails. Because the engine block itself is cast with incredibly thin walls, a major internal failure usually cracks the block entirely, meaning the machine cannot be rebuilt and requires a complete crate engine replacement costing upwards of $15,000. This leaves owners with a total financial loss, yet it still doesn't compare to the modern fuel system defect that turns the final truck into an immediate roadside emergency. Number 1. 2011 to 2014 GMC Sierra HD 6.6L Duramax LML. The early years of the LML generation Duramax are notorious for a single component failure that instantly totals the entire fuel system without warning. This platform utilized the Bosch CP4 high-pressure fuel pump, which relies entirely on modern, low-sulfur diesel fuel for its internal lubrication. Because American diesel fuel lacks the necessary lubricity compared to European standards, the internal rollers of the CP4 pump experience excessive friction, leading to severe metal flaking. When the pump destroys itself, it sends microscopic metal shards through the entire high-pressure fuel delivery system, instantly ruining all 8 fuel injectors, the fuel rails, the return lines, and contaminating the fuel tank. A single pump failure requires a complete fuel system replacement, a meticulous cleanout that averages between $8,000 and $12,000 at a dealership. While the rest of the chassis is built well, buying an unupgraded early LML means driving a vehicle with an incredibly high risk of sudden financial failure.